I'm back on the road, traveling into parts of North Carolina I haven't yet explored. Tonight I'm pulling off in Hamptonville, a quiet community tucked in Yadkin County, where unsettling stories of a haunted house drew me in. Hamptonville itself traces its roots to the early 1800s. The town is named for Henry Hampton, Revolutionary War colonel, who in the early 1800s donated land that would become the center of town. Over the decades, Hamptonville remained a rural, agricultural community. Fields, farms, churches, and families tied to the land. But I'm here tonight not for the farmland or the quiet roads. I'm here for Trivet Clinic, a house where locals say people have fled from inside, terrified by what they encountered. Tonight, I arrive with only what I know so far, that it once was a clinic and its haunting legends. My plan is to begin with an intuitive walkthrough, walking the property, letting my senses guide me, seeing what impressions emerge before I interview the owner, and start my investigation where I will be all alone tonight.
Now, I did want to mention that when I was driving here, I did feel like there was like a male presence coming up towards me. He was wearing overalls, older man, seemed pretty angry, like he wanted to fight me or something. And I feel like it may have been connected to this property, but I guess we'll see. Somebody just said my memory is here. I thought I'd just throw a pearl necklace really quick. I heard a name, Mary. I heard a name, Antoine. Someone saying restore the balance. I feel like there's a little girl spirit. There's something about a sharp object and blood. As soon as I came in here, like the right side of my head started to hurt. Felt pressure. I wonder if someone died in this room. It's a little hard to breathe in this room. I see this lady like holding tea up. A lot of despair. Someone just said they'll catch you if you say something. Someone's talking about smoking a cigarette. Something about money. Something about the tables being turned. Now, I don't know if that's an expression or a literal, but someone's telling me the angry man's upstairs. I feel like that little girl spirit's kind of with me. She feels like safe next to me. Now there's a woman saying, I feel safe with you too. Someone just said something like burn her or something like that. These two rooms here feel pretty hefty and heavy in energy. It's pretty like lackadaisic. It's almost like holding you down to the ground. I think there was some fighting that was going on, circled around this area. I think glasses were broke or something. I heard the man there, he wants you dead. Yeah, it's another dominant male presence saying, what are you doing here? Doesn't like it. Doesn't like people in his space. Get chills. He likes to stand there and watch people. This guy's angry. Really feel a lot of anger personified right here. There's some sort of connection with him and his mother, something that's like coming to me. I don't know what it is, but this guy's filled with rage. I can almost like, I can feel what he's feeling. Definitely pressure on my head again. I almost heard like a female's voice say like, Kelly or something. There's something about oppression here. I'm not sure if there's something here that likes to oppress people, and maybe this man, I'm not sure. Someone keeps talking about the cigarette again. Just heard someone say Charles. Something about money again. Antoine. I could see kids playing or something. Like, I feel like there was some sort of like good times that went on at some point in time. I'm not sure what I'm being shown, what I was just told. I was being told the mother always wanted to protect the children. I pick up like a young boy in this space. Playful energy. Nowhere near as bad as that over there. This guy, now I'm seeing like a very faint image of a guy that's smoking a cigarette. He's very just, kind of just standing back and smoking, and it's just, I don't know, it's very strange. I don't get like a angry vibe from this guy, but kind of just, it's almost like a watchful thing, sitting there with the cigarette. They're saying he's angry, but I think it's that guy over there I was picking up on. It feels lighter in this room compared to that first room there. I get an anxious feeling in here, like a frightened. There's a female spirit that is frightened, possibly of this male energy. She's really emotional, scared. She's like wiping away tears. She's saying he controlled me. One of the male spirits was very strict and punished. I thought I may have just heard someone say something about a body out back. I thought I just heard a voice. It was like a female voice saying hey or something. Like in the room with me right now. Talking about the little boy dancing. I swore I was like seeing like a guy with a top hat and a cigarette in his mouth. I wonder if this was like kind of like a hangout area back in the day. They were playing games in here or something. Cards, cigarette smoke. Someone just said deals were made. Someone's talking about danger. Something about they won't let you, whatever that means. Supper's ready. There's really something specific and prominent that someone keeps mentioning about money here. And I don't know if it's referencing the deals that I was hearing or what. Oh, I just heard a knock there. Is that you? You making a noise? Someone just said something about a robbery. Yeah, there's something about finances and money, big time. Definitely feel like some doorways have been opened up down here. There's portals down here. I'm picking up spirits from other places that come through doorways down here. I'm feeling an assortment of stuff that I've encountered before. It's always my tall tale sign. As soon as I came down here, someone keeps talking about a witch. And the little kid just said, he's scary. The witch knows you're here. She'll play games with you. So I was talking about horses, thoroughbreds. Thoroughbred. I saw a noose in my mind's eye. I don't know if that's coming through the portal or if it's from here, somewhere later in the history. felt like I just felt burning on the back of my neck for about a split second. Something trying to scratch me. You get like dizzy. It's almost like a little faintish offsetting. There's so much energy down here. Seeing Charles again. Someone's talking about a locket. I don't know what, if that's important to a specific spirit or a lot of different stuff here. I kind of just want to go back here. Someone's saying my body. I think someone's buried out here. I think there's skeletal remains back here somewhere. Being shown that pretty clearly. Anxious feeling back here too. It's almost like you feel like you want to hyperventilate a little bit. There's a guy who's really racially derogatory that keeps saying stuff to me and referencing, I think, someone that was actually connected to the noose, if you get my drift. I feel like there might be more than one person's remains out here, somewhere in these woods. Yeah, this guy keeps on saying it's the, I'm not gonna say what he's saying. And I see this guy, this African American gentleman, he's got a little boy with him or something, and I don't, hopefully the boy is not buried back here too, but it's like he had a son or something. I'm getting chills right now. I don't think something likes me talking about it. I'm legit getting chills right now. Same behind the tree, behind the tree. The worker is a worker. I don't know if he was a worker on the property or what. I just heard he's been disciplined. It said something about a marker, so I wonder if there is some sort of marker that was put back there at the time. Yeah, I'm hearing M-U-R-D-E-R. I wonder if it's the guy that's yelling these derogatory racial words at me. He just called me an SOB. You won't do a thing. Yeah, someone's really disgruntled that I'm potentially tapping into something that may have been connected to the history when this spirit was alive, or some sort of tragic thing that happened in these woods here, because I definitely feel it. It was referenced inside the house and then coming back here, very much so. Seeing like a golden locket again. Almost looks like a golden old watch or something that would open up. It's like this woman is like, you can't tell anyone, you can't tell anyone. Got a headache out here though too. I'm wondering if someone was hung out here somewhere outside. Racially is what I'm being referenced about. And I think his spirit's here. I just think I just saw him.
But they kept saying somebody was probably buried somewhere right in that area.
The old owners?
No, it was another paranormal group that came up and we.
Oh, so they picked up the same thing?
Evidently.
That there was a body back here.
That there was a body behind there.
Okay. They were saying somewhere behind these rocks back here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I mean, obviously with more than one person saying that, it's something to think about.
Same area.
Yeah.
You said that, that's why I said, boy.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting tonight, being here all alone. There's a lot here, and I think there's a lot here that wants to communicate. So we'll see what happens. All right, Doug, thank you so much for allowing me to come here and check out this really fascinating, beautiful property, and yet obviously haunted.
It is.
Now, I just did my initial walkthrough to see what kind of impressions that came to me. What were some of those things that rang true to you, that stood out to you?
Okay, the one thing, the man in overalls is a spirit that many people have seen over the years. And he's always been here since the building was a nursing home. So he's been here for a while.
Wow, so a lot of people have seen this guy. Now, is he like angry? Is like...
Some people say he wants you to wipe your feet when you come in the house or something.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's kind of stern with people?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
He takes care of the place. And
mm-hmm.
Mary was here when it was a nursing home. She was a little lady who took care of the place as well. It's kind of a short, wispy lady, and it was her job to make everybody feel welcome and wanted and everything.
Okay. Very interesting. What else?
And I don't remember all the stuff that...
Well, I know I was picking up a little girl.
Okay,
there
Majesty.
was a boy upstairs. Then that room upstairs up there is very hefty and angry.
Okay, Majesty's the little girl. And we think she was here when it was a nursing home as well. Her parents, we believe, were the caretakers for the nursing home. And there's a pond behind the house. And we think she probably drowned in the pond. I mean, we don't know this for sure. But she's been with us for a long time as well. And there's a little boy that somebody actually captured a picture of a little boy in that room upstairs that I'll show you.
Great.
And he's wearing the period clothes and everything, so.
What's the deal with this room up there where I felt all that anger in? It felt really a dominant
The
male.
operating room was the room at the top of the steps.
The first room, I think.
That was the operating room.
Oh.
And we know, or we kind of believe, that there was a lady here, and they took her baby away from her and locked her in that room and told her baby had died, because after the hospital closed, it was a nursing home. Mm-hmm. So this would have been during the early 40s, and she was probably not married and pregnant. So she had the baby, so they took the baby from her and locked her in that room and told her the baby had died. So there would have been a lot of anger there.
Now,
and then she heard the baby crying, so she knew that it hadn't died. So.
Right. So now, which room was she locked in?
She was in the operating room.
So she was in the first room. Okay. I really feel like there's a male that's angry.
And there's another man that we talked to in that room. He was also here during the nursing home times. His name was Philip.
Okay.
And when I say nursing home, I don't mean that they were old, elderly people. A lot of people that were here, I think, probably had mental issues, and their family couldn't deal with them or didn't want to deal with them, so they just put them somewhere else. So they wound up here.
Unfortunately, typical for those types of places.
Right.
Back in the day.
The families were ashamed of them, and they couldn't deal with it, so they just put them away.
Nice. Yeah. It's sad. Very, very sad. Tragic, but it was happening. It's a lot of those asylum, mental hospitals, things like that.
But with us, we think that people that are still here are here because this was their home. This is where they felt wanted, because their families didn't want them, so they put them here. So this was their home.
Mm-hmm. Now downstairs, I really feel like, obviously, it looks like it's aesthetically set up for seances and stuff, but I felt like a lot of doors have been opened down there. Is there that type of stuff was going on down there? They do Ouija boards and things like that? That was divided up into different rooms when it was a hospital. Mm-hmm. So the room in the back corner where the bar is, that was where they kept their mental patients. Mm-hmm. And the way they treated them at that time, they chained them, they shackled their hands and feet to the wall just to restrain them. Wow.
And then the dining room was down there as well, the kitchen and dining room. And after the hospital closed, it became a supper club. So the supper club was down there. Mm-hmm. And I think there was more than supper. I figure it was kind of a speakeasy type thing.
Right.
So.
And through some of the paranormal investigating, people have probably done some seances down there and things like that.
We did one. I guess you could call it a seance back in the springtime. Mm-hmm. But the quilt on the floor is a barn quilt design, so we painted that on the floor.
Nice. Okay. And then obviously outside, because someone was saying there was a body out back when I was inside the house, and when I went back there, it seemed like it was brought to me even more so. And someone else has said that. One
of our first paranormal groups that came to investigate said that they felt something very strongly back in the same area, that they felt like there had been a body back there as well.
Okay, so let's take it back to when you guys purchased the home. Did you know it was haunted going in, or?
We did. When we bought the nursery, the house came with it. And when I first started working here back in the early or late 80s, I had an office. My office was over there, and you would hear footsteps in the hallway. So yeah, we knew the stories about it being haunted. But
so the stories went around town,
yeah.
But obviously you knew what you're getting into when you came here. Did you ever get frightened here? Did you ever get startled by something? Did you have anything? Because obviously this is a separate home from your main home.
It is.
Do things follow you from here over there?
Things have gone home with me. And I actually I had a baby picture on the shelf in my house, in my den, and something knocked or picked the picture up and it was sitting in the corner with a bunch of little whatnots in front of it. The picture fell and hit the floor, and the frame broke.
Wow.
But nothing was moved except for the picture. So yeah, they do go with you, but they come back.
Sure. Any interesting dreams that you think was connected to this property since you've owned it?
No, not really.
Okay. So what are some of the stuff that people have experienced when they come here? Like I did hear, the one thing I heard from people saying there's some people that have run out of here that they were frightened.
We've had one group they come in to do a girls' night, and these were investigators. They had been here before, but this particular night, it was probably back in the spring last year, and they said it was so intense that they had to leave. They said there were like flashes of light that looked like camera flashes going off, and they were in the big room upstairs, we call it the red room, and they said the flashes started coming down the hallway toward them, and it just got so intense that they had to leave.
Now, has anybody ever been physically attacked here or marked?
We have had people who were scratched. There was a spirit upstairs that came here with one of our friends, and we believe he hung himself. He was living in the house, or he killed himself in the house where she was living, and she heard things in her house all the time. But she came here, and then she didn't hear anything anymore at her house, and then things started happening here. So we were doing a tour one night, and I was standing in the doorway in the hall, facing the corner room where the wardrobe is. And there was like a 6-foot tall shadow kind of blocked out the light in the doorway, and then it raced across the hallway toward me. So that was right after he came to join us. So
you think he's still here?
He's still here, but he's mellowed out some after a while. We've got some kids here, and I guess he's found a purpose. He takes care of the children. Mm-hmm. But he was not real happy when he first joined us. He would scratch people when they come in and try to intimidate people. But like I said, he's mellowed out.
Right. So how many years have you guys owned this?
We bought the property in 2007. And we've done a lot of work to the building. It was in really bad shape when we got it. So it's still a work in progress.
So what are some of the most substantial paranormal occurrences that you think have happened here throughout all these years that you've owned it? I know you talked about the little boy photo that you're going to show me. Yeah. Is there anything else that stands out to you that really was mind-blowing for you?
Well, Majesty, the little girl, will play ball with you. You can hold a ball in the palm of your hand, make your hand real flat, and talk to her, and she'll push the ball out of your hand. And the first time that happened, it was Tim's sister. Well, the way we met Majesty, that's the little girl. The way we met her, his family was going to have a yard sale, so his niece and his sisters were here getting everything ready. So his great niece was Kaylee, and she was 4 years old, and she was running around the yard. And this was fall. She was playing patty cake with the air and having a really good time talking to nothing. So all of a sudden she runs into the house, slams the door shut. No, she runs to the door and opens the door and slams the door shut and comes back out. And her mom said, "Kaylee, what are you doing?" And she said, "Well, that little girl had to go upstairs and go to bed." And her mom said, "Kaylee, what little girl?" And she said, "I can't tell you." So it was probably about a month, and Susan kept asking her, who she had talked to that day, and she said her name was Majesty, okay? A 4-year-old kid coming up with a name like Majesty is
it's a unique name.
I mean, that was kind of unusual. So we were doing a little ghost tour, I guess, in October that year, and Kaylee's grandma, Tim's sister, was here. So we were sitting in this room, and I guess she was sitting about beside where I am now, and she was holding the ball in her hands, and she said, "Majesty, you want to play ball? I'm Kaylee's grandma." So she was holding the ball like that. And it's a sound I'll never forget. The ball started shaking. It was like the ball was bouncing between her hands. And I mean, she was kind of frozen. She couldn't move, but that ball was just vibrating. It was bouncing back and forth in her hands so hard. And then all of a sudden it flies across the room. Well, she was still sitting here like this. So her daughter and I had to help her out of the house. I mean, she was terrified.
I bet.
So after that, we started playing with the ball, and Majesty would like to play ball. So.
So how long was this place a clinic?
Okay, the clinic was built in 1932, and Dr. Trivet died in 1938, so they closed it in early 1939, so it was like 6 years. And then it was vacant till 1945, and they sold it to a couple from Massachusetts, and they turned it into a supper club, a detox center, and a nursing home. So the room that you were picking up the smoking and everything, we had one nursery customer that came one time, and he said that he used to come to visit his uncle who was here when it was a detox center, and the room that you were talking about was the room where he was detoxing.
Interesting.
So I mean, that I can see somebody smoking a cigarette.
Sure.
And then it was a nursing home. I'm thinking maybe within the span of years, like the supper club, detox center, and nursing home. And then when Mary's husband Leo died, she turned it into a nursing home, and it was probably a nursing home up to the late 50s. And at one time when it was a nursing home, I think there were 24 patients here. So I mean, they were packed into.
So from the 50s to the early 2000s is when you guys purchased the home. Did it stay a nursing home or?
Okay, it was turned into a family's home in the early 60s.
Okay.
And they renovated it and moved the kitchen upstairs from the basement. And then that family, that man and woman divorced, and they sold it to a man from Switzerland. And he turned it into the nursery offices for the plant nursery. So he had offices here. So that was when I become acquainted with the building, was when I started working at the plant nursery. Along the grounds themselves, back during the Civil War, General Sherman sent General Stonestreet through here on his way to Salisbury to free the Union soldiers. So there was a mill about 5 miles up the road that they burned. So we had another group here one time, and they were talking to a soldier out near that little patio outside who said he had been shot.
Wow. Well, you got an assortment of stuff going on here, many layers.
We do. And we think there may have been an Indian burial ground somewhere across the road. So
Wow.
There's just a lot going on.
Yeah. Well, I'm really interested to see what I encounter myself.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
After completing my intuitive walkthrough and speaking with the owner, it became clear to me that this place is steeped in layers of history. Countless stories etched into its walls. It feels as if voices from beyond are reaching out, desperate to reveal which chapter of the past they belong to. Tonight, inside the Trivet Clinic, I'm setting up my investigation all alone, driven by the hope of uncovering the hidden truths and untold tales this place has waiting to discover.
So SPI just said locked. What's locked? I'm all alone in this house tonight. So whatever human spirits that I tapped into in my initial walkthrough of this home, I have nothing but respect for you. Anything you want to come forward and talk to me about, give me a sign of your presence. And if you want help in any ways, just let me know and I will offer you a prayer. Can you make a noise wherever you are in the house right now? Close to me? What was that? That was a little tap I just heard. I don't know what that was. Was that you? All right, let's listen to this EVP.
If you stay.
Who's in the room?
Ooh. SPI just said, if you stay. Why? What would happen if I stay?
During my walkthrough, someone told me there's a body out back. Is that true?
Right there. Oh. The man is watching. Almost feels like it says my last name. Austin. Get him out of here. If you want me to leave, make that beep in front of me, that red light on the floor. Someone's saying to me, murderer. Can you project your energy through this device and say something?
Smoke still lingers.
Oh my God, guys. During my walkthrough, I kept on picking up a man that was smoking a cigarette in this area, in my walkthrough. And it says smoke still lingers. It was right in this adjacent room over here. I would see like cigarettes being smoked. And this guy was talking about cigarettes to me. Do you miss smoking cigarettes? The light. Are you looking to find the light? I may be able to help you with that tonight. Do you want to find the light, or do you want a light for your cigarette? What's your name? Family. Did your family live here? What about your family? Someone's talking about the portal and the witch, is what I picked up down in the basement. Did I say portal? That just said portal, and I told you I was hearing that. What about the portal? Jacob, too. Is there a Jacob here? Come forward if your name is Jacob. Let's fight. Did I do something that is making you angry? How many spirits are here with me right now? Did you hear that female? Is that man still watching me? What's your name? Something just said it's evil to me. I don't know what the spirits are referencing that to me. Who's saying that to me? Is there something that's coming through a portal here?
Strengthen your mind.
Strengthen your mind, SPI just said. What would happen if I didn't leave? That sounded like it said G-U-N. Where are you standing right now? Someone keeps, ever since my walkthrough, I just heard it again. Someone's talking about, there's something about a locket. What is it? What is this reference, spirits, about a locket? What are you trying to tell me? Someone's talking about the enemy now to me. Is something coming through the portal to come here? Through the doorway of this place? Three, yes. Did you hear that? It said three and then yes. Who are the three? Demon. Where is it right now? Is it up here? With me right now? Where's the light? I'm going to try to help you find that tonight, sir. I just felt burning in the back of my neck for a split second. Allegedly, this will rock on its own in this room.
Back again.
Back again. You know, it's funny. I left to go get dinner and came back. I mean, I did a walkthrough before. Yes, I'm back again. SPI just said. My head feels so much pressure. I just heard something about a Native American in my head. Is there a Native American spirit here? Like movement. You making a noise over there? Are you threatened that I'm here tonight, some of you? I had nothing but respect for human spirits. Dude, someone's walking down the hallway.
I told you and it disappeared.
Whoa, what did that just say? What did that just say? I told you and it disappeared. SPI just said. What the heck? It's like they told me about the evil spirit and then it disappeared. Is that what it's talking about? Sounds like have a kid.
We know, or we kind of believe, that there was a lady here, and they took her baby away from her and locked her in that room and told her baby had died because after the hospital closed, it was a nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
So this would have been during the early 40s, and she was probably not married and pregnant. So she had the baby, so they took the baby from her and locked her in that room and told her the baby had died.
Dude, there's music playing. Do you hear that? None of the devices have gone off yet.
Here we wait.
Here we wait. Dude, right as I was sitting down, SPI goes, here we wait. Damn. It's crazy. Here we wait. Sounds like a woman saying, I'm scared. Very faintly. I get an anxious feeling in here, like a frightened. There's a female spirit that is frightened. I believe that's what I picked up on my walkthrough. Right here too. Sounds like I'm tested. Yeah. Help them. So clear. And more of the pain, man. That's so loud and creepy.
No eyes on me.
No eyes on me. And it's interesting because that female said, I'm tested. You think about what was going on with the patients here and saying, I'm tested, whether it was the nursing home or, a hospital. Why are you stuck here? You shouldn't have to be in pain anymore. Whatever pain you were going through in life doesn't need to continue. Do you not know that? Someone just said Christ to me. You know about Christ? Another really clear help. I don't know if I just heard a noise like downstairs. You making a noise down there?
You shouldn't have to be in pain anymore. Whatever pain you were going through in life doesn't need to continue. Do you not know that?
Rise.
Whoa. SPI just said rise. And I was just saying, do you know you don't have to be in pain anymore? And it says rise, as if like rise to the light. What's that? Sounds like someone's walking around. Dude, some man says forever so freaking clear.
Watching it all.
SPI just said watching it all. What does that mean? Watching this happen right now? Watching something in the past? Whoa. What'd she say? I like you. You hear her say that? Who's the woman that just said I like you? What's your name? Secrets. What are the secrets? Did that say K-I-L-L, both of them? That's what it sounded like. K-I-L-L-E-D, both of them. So the man I was picking out, it's buried in the back. I saw a little boy with him. I didn't know if that he was hurt too with him. I felt burning in my right arm for like 2 seconds. What was that creepy voice? Sounds like me. Evil. What evil are you talking about?
I think you should go there.
Did I say I think you should go there?
I think you should go there.
I was thinking about the basement. Oh boy. Good old creepy basement.
Falling.
Falling. SPI just said. Oop. Is that you? If you're a female spirit, can you hit it again? Are you here from the history? Were you alive when this place was something else in the past? Can you make it beep again? There we go. Are you stuck here? Can you make it beep again? When you passed away,
Answer me.
whoa. It said answer me through SPI. Did you pass away on this property? Make it beep again. I thought I just heard a name in my head. Eleanor. Is there something having to do with a witch down here? I just started to feel coldness all around my arm as I'm holding this audio recorder. Is there something to the right of me right now? Almost like it was warning me or something. Turn this way. Who was next to me?
Can you state your name?
Whoa.
Is there something to the right of me right now?
Right behind you. I felt burning on my right pec. Like on the right side of it. Burn! What the freak, dude? All that just happened in a row. Something just tried to scratch me, dude. And that just got confirmed. The female just said, burn. Who just tried to scratch me? Something came through the doorway to come and try to scratch me? Is that what you're saying? You warned me. You said it's coming through. Because there's doorways down here. Isn't that true? What came through and tried to do that to me? I heard something about the witch again. Who's this witch? Who's the witch you're referring to? That's a spirit is saying to me witch over and over again. Who's the witch? Damn, I just felt like static charge in my right arm. I'm getting the chills. Something not good is here with me right now. I'm getting the chills. I feel something not good is here with me. I walk in the light of my Lord Jesus Christ. So whatever you are. You did a bad thing, SPI said. What's the bad thing that I did? Pray? Can you tell me specifically what I did that was bad? Are you walking over there?
Phantom.
SPI said phantom. Right after a noise, too, of all timing. I was told to restore the balance. I'm going to offer a prayer. You've asked for help many times. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst and blessed the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners now at the hour of death. Amen. I ask you, Archangel Michael, to bring forth the white light of the Holy Ghost, and that any of the human souls that are here with me, especially any children, or anyone distraught, fearful, or stuck, for them to find peace and give them the extra incentive by bringing their loved ones to the light to do so. I ask you this through Christ our Lord. Amen. I did see a white horse in my mind's eye. So at the least, hopefully a male spirit got help. Did we help? Did we help you? Are you going now?
My night alone at the Trivet clinic revealed many layers of its haunting. Within these walls, chilling energies remain, and souls from different times reached out, desperate to be heard in the present. I was shown a man who I believe was brought into the light, and I pray that he, along with any others, felt my words as a guiding beacon out of the darkness they endured on this earth. Thanks for watching.